You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
The Hometown Foundation is excited to bring back the Dream Ride experience, August 26th to the 28th at Connecticut's Farmington Polo Club. Join us in celebrating the accomplishments of our Dream Riders while enjoying live music, a car and motorcycle show, family fun zone, pet adoptions, canine demonstrations, the Fireman's Chili Cook-Off, and much, much more. Get your tickets today.
I think we're all here. Check one, check one. I hope you guys can hear me. We are here live. Or how did he say it? You are watching live. You are watching live on the channel. I'm going to put this over here. There we go. I like looking at the screen. Oh, I love everybody. Hey, by the way, we got Raphael in here as well on YouTube. Thank you for being here on YouTube. Annabelle Lara, saludos from Laredo Nación, Chihuahua. Gracias, gracias, linda Annabelle Lara. Yo espero tú tienes viewer en YouTube, por favor. YouTube is más linda más por veo y sound también. En lo siento, mi español is only poco más o menos. Pero gracias por veo aquí en Facebook, pero yo gusto if su posible veo en YouTube Annabelle Lara. Gracias, mi linda Raiderette. Thank you. I guess I did that okay. Facebook user here. Hi, Captain Jack from the Nomads. I think is that you, Carlos? Is that you, Carlos? I hope it is. I hope it is. To the Nomads from San Diego, love from the Nomads, or love to the Nomads. And like I said, we had La Reda Nation Chihuahua. I love to say everybody that is here. And I love having folks here. And I didn't put on my Instagram, and I'm very sorry because I didn't get to it. Chronicles of the Black Hole, aka my brother Daniel, is here. Oop, better put that down. You definitely did not want to see that other screen. Ooh wee! Talk about a Facebook strike. And when I'm going actually, what I should say on the Facebook strike, you notice that my intro was the long intro like I used to do. I got a YouTube. I'm sorry, Facebook. I got a YouTube strike where all of my monetization from one of my shows goes to the NFL and John Madden. May he rest in peace. But the Madden Foundation has enough friggin' money that they don't need the monetization from my show. No. Not going to do it. So I went back to the old one. Velvet's in the house. Velvet, good to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. And again, if you are watching on Twitter, I can't see any of your comments. Can't see any of your comments. So I'm sorry. Matt Marinovich is in the house. Thank you for there. Sinister Rain, thank you for being here. Shipmate, good to see you. China, good evening. China is present. And gracias, mi linda dama Annabel Lara. Yo gusto veo cuando es posible. Yo espero es rápido. Again, I'm trying. I know my Spanish is not the greatest, but gracias por su veo. Mierda. I know what that means. I know what that means. And the reason why he said it is this. You are watching on Roku TV. Now, for Daniel and for everybody else here, I didn't schedule the Chronicles show that we have on Tuesday for Roku. Which means because OG Jack Daniel has a very bad habit of swearing, although he did the last show without swearing. Jimmy Farrell, nice win for the Bolts. Thank you there. And that is why I'm wearing my Bolt jersey. Yeah. Chronicles says, can you swear in Spanish? Maybe. But mierda, that's French. A la française. I knew that. Oh, it wasn't Carlos Mendoza. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was Carl. Hey, which Nomad? Hello to the Nomads. VIP invite. There is a party with the Nomads in San Diego, October 16th. I would love to get out there. Love to get out there. Don't know if I can. Remember, if you're on Facebook or Twitter, please come over to YouTube. Annabel Lar es posible. Vamos a YouTube, por favor. Por su veo on mi show aquí ahora. Gracias, mi linda. John Goodman is in here. What's hey, how you doing, brother? Gunny, I haven't seen Gunny in so long. I don't know whether he's deployed or not. He comes back and forth. And I'll tell you, woo. 1 second, let me turn my TV on. He comes back and forth. And I'm going to turn the volume down, because it's going to blow off the volume. Sawed Off and Carlos Mendoza say, what's up? What's up? Up. I got to see if I got to turn. I got to turn this down. You know why? Because if I don't, they're going to get another YouTube strike because the baseball game's on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to the basketball game is on ABC, right? Yeah. Okay. We're going to watch the basketball game without sound. Without sound. I can see that the Warriors are winning 50-48. I have a big. Let me get rid of this because, like, come on. God, I hate this. There we go. I'm going to get rid of the sound bar for the mute. This way I can unmute it and see all the things I'm supposed to see. 50-48, 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Close game. I don't like the Celts. I'm a Sixers fan. I like the Warriors. Can't root for the Celts. John Goodman has gone over to YouTube. Thank you there, Gunny. And again, Jimmy Farrell, who's ripped to Alex. Was it Alex Such? Original bass player for Bon Jovi. Rest in peace. We're losing a lot of people. And yeah, I can cuss in Tagalog too. Na hindi mo kailangan sabihin Tagalog kita. Sus naman Mario Jose. Don't fornicate with El Capitan. Anyway, so, and I want to bring this up as well. Chris Lentz, great victory. Oh my goodness. Up, which means we've got to have a hat change. You know, the Mad Hatter ain't got crap on me. When I have over 300 Raider hats, that's just Raider hats. If I wanted to do old school Phillies, got it done. But since they were wearing their uniforms, I should say their current uniforms today. Let's go back to this. I'm going to put a Raider hat on later, but we'll do that. I don't know if it's monitored by Roku. I don't know. But here's the thing. Not tomorrow. Tuesday's show, if you didn't see it already, we are having a Chronicles of the Black Hole show with Art Toms. Art freaking Toms. And I would appreciate it if everybody would come over and watch this show. Again, so if you're watching on Twitter, I can't see anything. Yo no veo nada. Please come over to YouTube. At the line, first shot is good. 50-49 with a second shot coming. I don't know if it's monitored by Roku or not. I don't know. But here's the thing. We are going to try. We're going to get as many people on tonight. I can get the I can get the stuff going. 3-pointer. I didn't see who was shooting 3-pointer. Was that I could have put my Warriors jersey on. I do have a Warriors jersey. I have a Celtics jersey on too, but I ain't putting on a damn Celtics jersey. Okay, Steph with the ball walks up to the midcourt line. Awesomeness Sports. Good to see everybody. Oh, if it's on Twitter, I can't see any comments. It's Steph from 3. Oh, rebound and in 2. 52, 59.8 left in the half. Outlet is good across. And no. Rebound. Boston gets a rebound and puts it up, and no way. So the Warriors are going to be up 52-50 at the half. That is the score so far. Again. Okay. Get me on quick before the alcohol kicks in. My what do you call it? My little air conditioner here, it spits out ice cubes when it likes it'll which means I have to probably clean the filter or whatever. But it gets so cold. Did you hear that little ching thing? That was an ice cube that popped out. Okay, so for Daniel, I will put this on or call 0834. We are also on Northeast Streaming Sports. We're on Roku TV. Please check out Roku TV. Please check out Northeast Streaming Sports. Are we on Northeast Streaming Sports on Facebook too? Can't see. I don't know which one this is. I know we're on the Two Captains channel and the Galleon and my YouTube and my Twitter. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're on. But anyway, please check out Captain Jack Rackham, especially if you're on the Northeast Streaming Sports. If you're on Roku TV, come to my YouTube channel. Why? Because it has its advantages. Because you can watch on Roku, and I love being on Roku. I love being at Northeast Streaming Sports, but when I do the prizes, you got to get your prize packs, or I should say your prize, push in on my channel. You can do it. In fact, let me show you how to do that as well. Matt, I'll do that in a minute. Let's go to the banner. Hang on. Here we go. Ugh. Excuse me. Entries to the treasure chest. $5 via super chat or super sticker on my YouTube. $5 via Cash App at $ Captain Jack Rackham, as it says there. CAPTN JACKRACKEM. That is Cash App. Or friends and family on PayPal at BigRaiderJ@yahoo.com. I prefer the Cash App or the PayPal friends and family. Why? Because I get all of that. I mean, of course, I'm going to prefer it. Also, the reason why I prefer that is you can do this after the show. Whenever you watch this show, whether it's live or Memorex, you can put in the $5 via the Cash App or the $5 via the PayPal friends and family. You can do that all the time. If you do the super chat or super sticker, that's when I'm on live. So again, it does have great things. And I will say, if you want to support me, okay, join my show. Join the channel. That's Captain Jack Rackham. Premier memberships, join the Captain's Galleon. You can do that by pushing join where it says the channel. And I have it here somewhere. Go interactive. I'll have to clean these up. La 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 la. Oh, here it is. Here's other ones. And remember, you can catch me on IG at Captain Jack Rackham, Twitter or Twitch at Captain Jack Rackham without CAPT. On the web at CaptainJackRackham.com, Facebook at Captain Jack Rackham or J Captain Jack Levy or Captain Jack's Raider Galleon. There is a whole shite ton of ways to catch this show. So thank you. Go back to comments. Andrew Doc Cabral is in here. Oh, okay. I got to put the link up. I got to do this before because OG Jack Daniels says, get him on here before the alcohol kicks in. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Yeah, I'm just watching. Was it ABC/BSPN? Great victory, Jimmy Farrell. You're behind the power curve, brother. It's Tompkins, the topper. They've already named him. He's already been named. I don't believe he is an interim. I think he is the Phillies manager. So it's Tompkins or Thompson. It's the topper. He's already been named. And since he's been named, the Phillies have not lost a game. Nadal won the French Open for the 14th time. Dynasty in his own semblance. If it's Clay and Nadal doesn't win it, it's an upset. So having said that, let's get to. Oh wait, before we do, I got to get my watch. Where's my clock? I know there's a clock in here somewhere. Okay, yep, got it. 5-minute timer. Okay, got the 5-minute timer. Put this over here. Let me get the phone. Put that over here. 1 second there, Jack Daniel. Other Jack. Okay, we're going to put the phone line up as well, so that will be ready but for the next person. But I am very, very happy. Hey, Anna Diaz is in here. Permission to come aboard. Permission granted. Anna, I got your certificate. I haven't mailed it yet. I get so spun up on doing things. I have everybody's certificate that I do have. Did you see it? Did I show it last show? I do have it. So Anna Diaz is going to get her certificate. Evan Kerbeam, also Mr. Wombat. Is it Matthew 72007? Couple of Asylum. There's about. I got the certificates. I just have to get them in the mail. I apologize, Anna. I swear I apologize. It's maybe if I can do it tomorrow, if I can do it this week, I will do it. I know heart is in the right place. Head knows what to do. Just sometimes I get so caught behind the power curve. I can't do it. So please don't be upset at me, Anna. Please. Okay, we got the reset. Okay, I got to start it. Okay. We're going to start it when I bring on OG. We got OG here. You're in my spot. I got to move you over.
Hey, brother.
The bishop is in the house. There we go. Let me put the timer on. How you doing, man? You said to get you in here quick before the alcohol kicks in. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna do a video today, and wanted to touch on something that's been like itching at the head. John Gruden was forced to leave the team.
Yes.
He was targeted by the NFL when
Yep.
he was leading the AFC. Okay.
Got my Raider hat on because we're talking about Gruden. Go ahead,
We
sir.
were targeted when we were at the top of the AFC. We would have the best winning record in the AFC. So let's talk about that for a second.
Sure.
I was going to do a video today, and I decided I'm going to pour it out here. Just want to give you guys something your brains to munch on. The first email came out, and we lost the game. Second batch of emails come out, and John Gruden said he was targeted. So we never knew what the settlement was between John Gruden and the Raiders at the end. But here's the funny thing.
Well, he signed an NDA. So that the settlement was between him and the Raiders, the non-disclosure agreement. So Gruden got X amount, and then he immediately turned around and grabbed the lawyers, the same lawyers.
You yield back your time.
Yeah. Oh, I will. Okay, let me do that. Okay,
John Gruden got Mark Davis's legal team.
Yep.
For this lawsuit, and when the judge said that, yeah, you can proceed with the lawsuit, the NFL doesn't have grounds to stand on. He's using Mark Davis's lawyers
Yep.
to pursue this lawsuit. Now they'll repeal and they'll get denied the NFL. And when they go and get after that, they have access to those 650,000 emails. When they put their team on it and find out John Gruden was the only one to put bad stuff on, and I'm betting that's probably going to happen. If
Because
John Gruden was
in
the only bad
discovery,
emails, he's done. But that's probably not going to happen. So what's going to happen is this team is going to say the NFL and Roger Goodell targeted John Gruden, and he'll probably win this lawsuit. Well, here's the fun part. Mark Davis is sitting there with his legal team, who's already beat up the NFL, and says, hey, they targeted my team. I should sue them. By that time, the NFL owners go, yeah, Roger Goodell, we're done with you. Get your popcorn ready, because they've already taken, the legal team's already taken on the NFL.
Yep.
And
won.
Mark Davis is starting to show us there's a lot more of his daddy in him than we thought. He's not messing around. I think he appointed his legal team to John Gruden and settlement and said, go get him, because then I'm going to go get him. And then I'm going to go get Roger Goodell. You targeted us, I got you. He's going to show he's not this little goofy guy with the bad haircut. He's going to show I am the one who you do not want to make enemies with, like his daddy. Get your popcorn ready, folks. It's going to be fun to watch.
And I will.
That's what I wanted to point out today. I was going to do a video. And I said, now let me bring this to Captain Jack's channel and show everybody, like, chew on that.
And considering what I had for dinner, that would be great chewing, because I went to and wait. I will yield my time. I will stop. Okay. So I stopped it. I stopped it a couple times, to give you all that extra time. It stopped now. Gabe, I know you're a young man, but cram it. Okay, cram it. He says, "Oh, here we go again about conspiracy theories." It is a fact.
Yeah. These aren't conspiracy theories. These are actually things that are happening right now. Gabe, love you, but that ain't Raider Gabe, is it?
No, that's New York
Okay,
Giants.
Gabe, dude, bro, these are not conspiracy things. These are things that have come to the light.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Now I know, and I will agree with this as well. And I'm going to put this on. And that's Jay over on YouTube. Thank you. And I'm putting the timer back on. Actually, no, I'll stop it again because I'm talking. True, but it is true what you say in an email, and when it's supposed to be what is it? Information or conversation that is held in privacy or expected to remain in privacy. If you're going to be an a-hole, you're an a-hole. But here's the thing. John Gruden was talking about DeMaurice Smith, and he said that he was the dude with the big Michelin lips. Was it a personal attack? Sure as hell was. Was it a racial overtone attack?
A little bit.
Not necessarily. It didn't say that N-word with the Michelin lips. He went after him. Okay. He went after DeMaurice Smith because he didn't like what DeMaurice Smith said. Can it be construed overall? That's where the thing is. is that people are saying that once you start targeting people with big rubber lips, then it was an attack racially. Yes and no. It depends upon your eyesight.
Bro, I tried to play guitar.
Wait a second. I'm still on my time. Mr. Hand. Isn't it our time? No, I put your timer down, Mr. Hand. Okay.
Okay, I got this hand.
I got it. But the thing is that Gruden went after DeMaurice Smith personally, and everybody and their grandmother since then has said that John Gruden isn't a racist, but they're painting him to be a racist. You would think that if Tony Dungy said that John Gruden isn't a racist, I'll go with what Tony Dungy says. I'll go with what Tony Dungy says. I'll go with what a locker room says. Now, is John Gruden maybe not overly receptive to African Americans? Possibly. But the point is they went after Gruden on that. They did get Gruden on being a sexist because he was talking about the female official and just blatantly said, that they shouldn't be working. So that's sexism in thought. That's true. He went after people that are gay because he went after the kid from Missouri who was in the NFL for like a minute and a half. Never played a real game, but he was in, and I can't remember, he was from Mizzou.
Xenophobist.
Yeah, but whatever. So he's a homophobic. Yes. Was he at the time? He was sexist, homophobic, racist, debatable, but definitely was out for Goodell because Goodell. I want to make sure which a-hole he was after. It was Roselle, Tagliabue, and Goodell. He was after Goodell because he called him a P word. Because he didn't like him, so he was after him. So, and yes, this was communication between him and Allen, his former general manager on the Raiders, who was now the general manager with the Redskins, who at the time, Michael Sam, thank you there, Michael Sam. So it was private communication that got blown up. Yeah, and China said it too, Michael Sam from Mizzou. The point is that there were 650,000 effing emails. 650,000 emails, and I think 3 to 5 at most came to light. Out of 650,000 effing emails, that's targeting.
Mm-hmm.
That is blatant effing targeting.
He will win this suit.
He will. And the NFL is scared shitless. And I'm going to turn the clock back on and I can't wait to see, because Gruden doesn't need any more money. He wants to.
Yeah, well, if you're turning the clock back on, it's my time. Our Congress has oversight committees that are investigating Washington. They subpoenaed the Washington condoms owner, Dan Snyder, and Roger Goodell. Why was this investigation shoved under the rug, and why should you have control over it? He's screwed. He is screwed.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to show that Dan Snyder cooked the books because he had 2 sets. They're going to also show that Roger Goodell protected Dan Snyder and didn't bring this out. Everybody who had NDAs on that team were subpoenaed and told, your NDAs are no longer, they're null and void. I want your testimony.
Yep.
And guess what? The darkness will come into the light. And when Gruden gets done with them, there's a certain owner of an NFL team who probably feels targeted when they had the best record in the AFC. They got targeted and go, I got my own lawsuit. And my lawyers have already shown that they can destroy the NFL. And with John Gruden's case, now they're going to come after you on my behalf. Get your popcorn ready, Raiders fans. We're going to Mark Davis has a lot more of his daddy in him than I ever thought. He's going to shred these guys. And he knows it. Get ready to watch.
I got you. We got about 10 seconds, and I'm going to let it fly.
All right, brother. Love you, but I got to tell you, did you talk to Ed?
I tried to. I called him up, and I got, what do you call it? I left a message because he didn't answer the phone.
All right. Just send me a little intel. I'm waiting for Vicky to call me back. I'm trying to see if I can work something out to where this doesn't bankrupt me now because of the situation at hand.
Yeah. And like I said, either that, it won't, I don't think it will give you a B word, but it's definitely going to put a pain in your pocketbook.
No, you understand. I'm at a point now because of this situation. I either have a place to stay or I eat, and
if you're in
live in a
Los
rental
Angeles,
car.
if you're in Los Angeles while OG is out there, please bring OG some food.
No, man, I had a place to stay. The guy I was talking to who was going to hook me up got sick, and his family got sick. He's got people in the hospital. I can't hold that against him. It's just like, damn, man, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Okay, but I either rent a car and live in it, or I don't eat. Those are my choices at this point. But I got to be there for this graduation. I made a promise.
That's true.
I can't break it.
Yeah, but that good things will happen.
No, campgrounds are few and far between. I've been researching everything anyway.
Yeah. And Anna sends some prayer thoughts your way as well.
All right, brother. Well, listen, you have a good night. Get your next caller on. Have some fun. I'll be hanging in the chat for a while, and then I'll talk to you very soon, brother.
You got it. And again, hopefully I'll get a return call from the gentleman that I send a message to. And and I was going to say, and Sri Salakan says, get better. It's to our friend who is sick and his family is sick and in the hospital. So
right.
we won't mention names, but just keep positive thoughts for our friend who is a friend of the show. And so his friend, he is sick and the family is in the hospital. So keep kind thoughts for them.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I'm going to be looking for a place to stay in LA because this is no longer an option. So I'm going to either have to rent a car and just live in that or find places to stay. Either way, it's going to be a tough week.
Yeah, but you're going to go out and see your daughter graduate, and that's a positive.
I have a promise I have to keep. If I have to starve, I have to starve. Or if I have to live in a car, I got to live in a car. It is what it is.
You got it. But let's all keep prayers and fingers crossed for our shipmate here.
All right, brother. You have a good night.
All right. Hey, always good seeing you, partner. Remember, Tuesday night, Chronicles of the Black Hole with Art Toms. It is not on Roku.
Good.
It is not on Roku. I would like to have more guests that we do have shows where we don't swear because then we can, do things with them. But for this one, it is not on Roku. It will be uncensored. But this is okay.
It'll be fun when we get down and dirty.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, brother.
All right. Take care, brother. You be well. All right. That was OG Jack Daniel. Come on into the show. Like I said, I think I put on the sorry, talking and dude, I heard that you said the Raiders got target led by, which I don't think is necessarily true. Got caught, and that's his fault. He was targeted. Gabe, he was targeted. I mean, what's the old expression? If it walks like a duck and sounds like a duck, it's a duck. Okay, well, we're gonna hear from Hot Neil.
Call from RDR Jet Neil Flights.
Okay, we're gonna hear from Hot Neil. Hot Neil, how you doing, brother? What's going on tonight?
How you doing, Captain?
I'm good, partner. How you doing?
I'm doing good. If you spoke with OJ again, tell him I'll keep him in my prayers tonight.
OG's in the chat, so he'll be listening in.
Okay, so I'll be sending prayers to him. I don't, Captain. I mean, you gotta look at it. The lawsuit is kind of like stupid. What he's doing.
What?
It's stupid, the lawsuit.
Okay.
Because I lived racism, and I'm sorry I mentioned the name, but Donald Trump.
If you say any word, I'm going to bounce you. This is not about politics. We are not going to go there. No. Hot Neil. Don't go there. We are not going to put any politics on this show. I appreciate you, partner, but we're not going to politics, brother. I will bounce you quicker than hell.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Okay. Anything else that is pertinent?
Well, just by hoping this year we can get to the finals.
Okay. What you're hoping what?
We get to the finals in the NFL.
Okay. Well,
with this coach, because we hope this coach will be like our three legends. I mean, you know what I'm talking about? Al Davis, Torres, and JUN Madam. I just hope he keeps the legend on.
I think he will. I think he will.
Because, I mean, you got to look at it. Carr did a lot of work during his time. Okay? Keep in mind, he broke his back and he went back into playing.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen, in the NFL history that I've been watching, never seen a quarterback do that. So let's just hope we continue to go on and we get to the finals.
I hope so, partner. And I said we will see. We will see what we got going on, and and I still say this is the year that the Raiders continue on with the ascension. They made the playoffs last year. Okay. Mm-hmm. They won 4 straight games at the end of the season, which propelled them to the playoffs. And this is a year that they will get better. I really think that the Raiders will make the Super Bowl by next year, not this year. If they make it this year, that's great, but that is a year early on my estimation. I think that the Raiders will make the Super Bowl next year when the Super Bowl is played in Vegas. And I can guarantee you that if Roger Goodell is gone by then, maybe the Raiders will have a shot at a legitimate Super Bowl where they won't get screwed every time they walk up and down and throw on the field. I can't stand the fact that the NFL keeps screwing the Raiders.
Yeah. Well, Captain, I want to tell you something real quick. I'm trying to get I get my pension next month, and I get my disability next month, so everything is back to normal.
Okay. Well, I hope that you will be better.
I will, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in one of the games.
Hopefully so, Hot Neil. You just get better, bud. Up.
I will. Take care of yourself, Captain.
You take care as well. That's Hot Neil. Be well. Be well, Hot Neil. Were we gonna go there? We're gonna spar, huh? Let me get my timer set again. We were talking specifics to the case, AJ. We were talking specifics to the case. What they were going after Gruden about. That was specific to what we were talking about. If you say Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, I'm not going to have it on. You see the difference there? If you don't, then I'm sorry. I can see a difference. You say Dan Quayle. I'm not going to say. Thank you. Jay gets it. Jay gets it. We were talking about specifics to what we were talking about. The Gruden emails. I don't like to talk about racism or sexism or homophobia. I don't. But we were talking specifics to the case. Did you hear that, Pop? Oh, yes, dear. We're going to hear it. We're going to hear it. We're going to hear it. We are brought to the school. Now, we can be brought to church. We can be brought to church by the bishop, A.J. Brahew. And I think we know we will be talking somewhat religion. But now we're going to the Raider school, the Raider church. And no, you didn't speak about 44 or 45. Not you, Bishop. We were talking about Hot Meal. But you drop anybody that's in politics right now, I'm just going to bounce you. I don't want to hear it. I hear enough crap at work. I'm not going to have it on my show. But we are going to hear from the elder statesman, and we are going to walk that fine line. We're going to walk that fine line. And I'm going to agree with China here. And I'll even put it in no uncertain terms. Don't effing talk politics. And Jason Hunter, thank you, shipmate. Good hearing from you. The 45 we'll talk about is Marcel Reese. I appreciate that, Jason Hunter. Awesome. No, Bishop wasn't the caller. Let's go to the man. And Jason Dean, please pull up a chair and pull up a viewership. I'd love to hear from you, Jason Dean. It's good, been too long. But until we do, I gotta move you over there. Mic check, brother.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
We in.
Great, bro. I didn't realize you were on tonight. I was just kind of scrolling and I saw the notification. I said, well, let me do my part and lighten up the atmosphere.
Oh, lighten up. Well, yeah, I tell you what, let's lighten it up, brother. You got it.
I think you were just talking about the notion of the league coming after the Raiders. And I'm going to be very frank and objective. Of course, historically, that has been the case for a long, long time.
Uh-huh.
We know that. I mean, God rest the soul of Al Davis. In recent years, I honestly, in particular to this Bruton thing, I really don't see any compelling evidence or real motivation for it. I mean, Gruden was Monday Night Football for years. And I think the fact that he shared those views, whether people agree with him or not, the fact is that he shared them through a work server and an email. If me and you worked at Morgan Stanley and we said those things, we'd be out of a job if we did that on a work server. But because he wasn't in the league at the time, I felt he felt emboldened. He's always been unfiltered. That's kind of like what we loved about him 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Right off the cuff and raw and all that type of stuff. This is a new world we live in now.
Yeah.
And the original investigation, as we know, was at the Washington Redskins, that they were formerly known as. Mm-hmm. However, Bruton's brother was a coach there. He did have a friendship with Bruce Allen, who's no longer employed by Washington, so he cannot be punished. So it's almost the equivalent of hiring someone in a public school who touched a child 10 years ago. Well, we can't do that because that was 10 years ago. I mean, my question is to the nation, does he deserve to be with us, with what the Raiders stood for, knowing those views are in his head? No matter when they were uttered, how they were disclosed, Are they factual or not? Now, if this was a case of someone lying on them or splicing some tape together or something, it'd be different. But he has admitted it to it, and maybe he tried to spin the context of it. But in terms of Roger Goodell trying to come after him or us, look, the last 2 years alone, brother, the Raiders have had, I think, 9 primetime games. In 2020, we became the first non-playoff team to have 5 games in primetime. I've never seen that in my life. Of course, we know we got the vote for Vegas. We got the Pro Bowl, the draft that you and I were just at, Super Bowl coming next year. There's a lot invested in there. They're not trying to disrupt the infrastructure or the home team there. However, just with the current wave and the sensibilities of the nation, I'm talking about America as a whole, once certain things hit the light, you got to address it. And Gruden was stupid enough to run his mouth in a venue or in a platform that he can be incriminated. Oh, sure, people will say, well, what about this owner or that owner? Of course, there's probably other owners who think the same way. How many of them would be stupid enough to say that in an email communicating with a peer through a work server email? Gruden, I guess, thought he was safe because he wasn't an employee, but you're an employee now. And on top of that, the Raiders have a legacy and integrity to uphold. Al Davis would have fired him like yesterday as soon as that came to light. There wouldn't have been no ambiguity or apologies or nothing about it. Al has done too much to put the Raiders at the forefront of inclusion, equity, justice, and fair play for anybody, especially not some career 500 coach who won a Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's team to tear that down. I'm sorry. So I can't buy the notion of, oh, they just mad at Gruden for what?
No.
He's really a non-factor outside of the folklore and the mythic love that some of the fans have for him. But when the truth about somebody comes out, believe it.
Oh, I got you. And we got 20 seconds and I'm going to stop the clock because again, like with OG, I want you to have your full 5. And I didn't say anything on your 5. I don't think so, other than nodding up and down. Am I right?
Thank you. Yes.
Okay. No. That's why I stopped the clock. I agree in the fact that let me go back. Okay. What I'm saying is Gruden was targeted for his comments because when they came, or not when they came out 10 years or now 10 or 12 years ago, whatever it was, when he was working for BSPN, he wasn't with the Raiders. Okay, he wasn't with the Raiders. But when they brought those comments out, they said, John Gruden, coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, said this 10 years ago. Conveniently leaving out the fact that because what they said was John Gruden, current coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, unquote, or unparenthese, they did the descriptor, right? The descriptor was of the Raiders. Yes, currently or when they brought it out, but not 10 effing years ago when he said that. And I agree with you. If you and I are saying things on a server working for X organization, and I better watch what I say here because I work on government servers and God knows I don't want stuff. But yeah. But then again, I don't call, and again, I'm not going to go with the DeMaurice Smith. To my estimation, Gruden did not like DeMaurice Smith, period. And he used a very, what's the word? Like, if a guy has big ears, he's going to go after those ears, right? You've seen it. Hey, yo, Dumbo, what are you doing? Because he's got big ears. If a guy is cross-eyed, and I'm talking kids now. I'm talking kids, right? If a guy is cross-eyed, they say, "Hey, yo, butthole, I'm over here," because he's looking somewhere else, right? Because he's cross-eyed. They're going to go after something that is obvious, that they're going to go after like a kid. And DeMaurice Smith, his lips they're not small, correct? They're not small. But
yeah, but that's
okay. I understand it. It is a somewhat stereotypical anachronism of people that go after African Americans, correct, Sharif?
Oh, absolutely. The movies, the entertainment industry for hundreds of years, that has been a exaggerated, disrespectful caricature of the physical features of African Americans, and just like with the Al Jolson shows and stuff like that, whereas they would exaggerate that part of their face, imitating black people. So Bruton isn't responsible for that, but with that being in place for hundreds of years, that's how that comes across.
Yes, but, and here's the yes, but. Yes, it is true, but you got to prove that it was definitively racially motivated epithet. If you called him an N-word, there's no turning back from that one. That's kind of friggin' obvious, correct?
Yes, it's a different variation, but if I talked about an Asian person's eyes, I could play that card too. Well, I'm not anti-Asian. I'm just speaking because of his, the shape of his eyes.
Right.
So I can't buy that.
And again, I am saying these things only because we are, and I'm going to get in trouble. But if you are an Asian and they're going to call you things like yellow or slant-eyed or something that, rice burner, okay? If they're going to go and it's going to get nasty. And again, if you take it out of context, they're going to say, well, Captain Jack said, called all Asians slant eyes. No, Captain Jack was talking about what is a stereotypical, put down of Asian people. Don't talk to me about Asian people because of my family, because I ain't even going to go there. Okay. Don't talk to me about whatever. Hey, my last name is Levy. Gonna call me a kike? Go call me a kike. Why? You're wrong. My last name is Levy, but I am not Jewish. Why? Because my mom wasn't Jewish. You get what I'm saying here? They go after something but they're not correct what they're doing. Okay.
Right. I get where you're driving at. I don't think that's the biggest reason for Gruden's current position.
No.
I think it's the homophobic remark that buried him.
Thank you, Sharif.
That's what buried him, and there's no coming back from that.
Exactly. He went after Michael Sam and called that homo shouldn't be playing in the NFL, and that was true. And he went after the female official, saying there is no way that females should be working. That is sexist, and that was homophobic with Michael Sam. He called Roger Goodell, and I quote, a pussy.
Right, among other things. Yeah,
among other things. Okay.
And you and I both know that violate EOE laws, workplace policies.
Yes.
How in the heck can you be in the power of decision making and those views come to light? There was no choice but to get rid of them. We may not like it, or some people are upset. Accept the reality. That is unacceptable.
Yeah.
If it was just the DeMaurice Smith or remark, okay, it might be debatable. All that other stuff, and then about Eric Smith, the ex-president.
Yeah, it's spot on. But was he a member of the Raiders at the time? No, he was a member of a NFL crew of ESPN. But because he was the coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, they're not that they were twisting, because it's black and white, pun intended, what he was talking about. But he was a member of the Raiders at that time, and he went after the Raiders. That is where this is going to get interesting because once the NFL got screwed over, and I didn't think they get screwed over. Once the NFL got raked over the coals by the judge in this case, and it's going to go to discovery, Katie, bar the effing door, because there's going to be a bunch of things. You're not telling me that of 650,000 effing emails that they're not going to talk about Jerry Jones, not going to talk about Robert Kraft, not going to talking about anybody else. Bull.
But again, that's assuming they dumb enough to say that on work service. I don't think they are. You don't get to be billionaires being stupid and reckless. Sure, I don't debate they may have similar feelings or said even worse things in private. There's no tangible evidence to suggest that. You can go through all those emails but that being as egregious as it was, and Gruden probably feeling like he wasn't a part of the league, so he can just speak his mind to a friend who was the brother of the ex-governor of Virginia.
Yes.
These are not just good old boys talking in the backyard. These are people who have influence on lives and make decisions. That's also the danger to this. This wasn't, if they subpoenaed cell phones, records, cell phone text messages, God knows what we would see. Then maybe we might see Jerry Jones or some of these other people. This is just emails on a work server. Gruden is stupid enough to do that.
It's gonna get better. And like Daniel was talking about, get your popcorn because it's gonna get interesting. Just like China was saying, as the Raiders turn, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Hey, Sharif, Jude, I love hearing from you.
Well, I appreciate that, bro. I try to do my part.
You do, and I try to do mine.
Yeah, it's always to have a good discourse. We're only 3 months away from the season, believe it or not.
Actually, I only think it's only about a little over 2.
Well, July, this month, July, then August, September, about 2 in a couple of weeks, really. So
2 in a couple of weeks. Now, are you going to be over in Canton?
No, that I'm gonna have to save those coins for LA week 1.
I'll be there with you. Let's make sure we get some more pictures. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you.
And then I'll go to Vegas, I think that Tuesday, and then I'll be there for the game on the 18th against Arizona.
You got it, man.
To make my world debut in that building.
And you know what? It'll be I'll give you the drum roll, man.
All right, my friend. Talk to you soon.
Hey, always a pleasure. And you know that ain't nobody calling me a racist when I got my boy Black Thanos on here, and I got my girl Raider at China in the house too. Trust me. And I'm not saying I can't be a racist because I got black friends. Y'all know me better than that.
Yes, we do, bro.
Take care, brother. You be well.
All right.
That was Black Thanos, man. I love hearing from him. Like I said, let's go get the emails were an investigation of the Washington effing Redskins. Matt Marinovich says it well. Snyder needs to get rid of the team. The cheerleaders, they had pictures, they had full frontal of the cheerleaders that the photographers took when they were trying to do, changeovers in bathing suits, full frontal. And God knows what else, because maybe they had to change their bottoms. You're not telling me that they had some basically X-rated shots, stuff that is light nowadays, considering the internet. But in the old days, when Playboy was, I'm going to talk Playboy because Penthouse got really raw, and then Hustler was like, wow. I'm talking old school, man. Okay. And thank you there, China. The NFL doesn't discipline Jerry Jones, Robert Kraft. They got rid of Jerry Richardson, though. So we'll see. We do, honey. We do. Explain on that one. Explain on it. China and me are tight. Before you point out the speck in my eye, consider the beam in thy own. Got to be a Bible verse, correct there, Bishop? Or quote that. I'm sure you know the book and paragraph and sentence or whatever. And I say, because I'm ignorant. I can't quote the Bible. I can't. And I say that with respect because I appreciate those that can. But I don't know the Bible that well. I don't. There'll always be a story that will be brought and glossed over, so the real problems get swept under the rug and is not addressed. Aha! 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 There's the Jewish guy. And yeah, I am a Levi, but I'm not Jewish because my mom wasn't Jewish. I'm half Jewish at most. And I don't even like talking religion. You talk politics or religion, you lose half your audience. Matt 7. Matt 7? Was it Matthew Book, verse 7 something? Okay. Matthew. I know the book of Matthew. I know there is a book of Matthew. That's put me well ahead of people that don't even know about the stuff. Okay, I just say we all got something we don't want on blast for everyone to judge. There you go. I like that. And it's true. And Bishop, you know, and people who know me, they know there are people, Matthew chapter 7. Thank you. Thank you. And China knows it too. See, I respect that. Matthew chapter 7. People who know me know that there are people I can't effing stand. Can't stand them. But I don't put them on blast. I will tell people in private, this person is an a-hole. To me, or my opinion. And I'll tell you why. I thought it was scripture. Just know Ezekiel 25:17. Is that the one that Samuel L. Jackson said was Ezekiel? And that's the, and then I found out it's not even in the Bible. That what and I just found out about this by watching the YouTube show on what is it? Quentin Tarantino. He quotes a verse in scripture and it doesn't exist. And God got down upon thee that, and it's not in the Bible, but Samuel Jackson had everybody believing it was in the Bible. And Jason hates everyone. Thank you, Jason. We love you too. And yes, equally. Well, hey, we're an hour and 10 minutes into the show. I'll talk sports, man. We had a caller. We had two guys on video. Jason Dean Hunter, I would love to hear from you if you're available. Anna Diaz, always a pleasure. Or call 813-699-0834. There you go. 813-699-0834. Yankees are still the best. It only took them a couple of years, right? Golden State is whooping up. Well, let me rephrase. Golden State was whooping up on the Celtics the other day. And then what? The Celtics scored so much. They totally just outclassed them in the fourth quarter. So unless the Celtics do it again, I would think that they're going to win this game. China's in the house. Thank you for China being in the house. And yeah, I'm looking. You know what? I can't wait. I'm looking. There's a truck commercial on. Granted, it's not the truck I'm going to be having, but there's truck. I can't wait to get my new truck. I can't wait to get my new truck. I will say this as well. Like, and share. And please comment after the show. Great Southern Trend Kill. Hey, thank you there, shipmate. Thank you for seeing that. Pantera, who you got in the NHL Stanley Cup Finals? Okay. To me, it looks like the Avalanche are going to just run away with the West. I don't see the Oilers coming back. They're down 3 games already. I think the last time, and I am a Flyers fan. I'm a Lightning fan once my Flyers are out of it. And if you don't believe me, I do have the hats. People know. And are you Great Southern Trend Kill? Are you watching on Northeast Streaming Sports? Thank you for being in here. I got the Avs in the West. I still think that Golden State will probably they're not going to screw up 2 games in a row. I still like the Lightning to come back in the East because they gritted it out today. Down 2-0. Chidi Hanatu just hit me up on Facebook. You guys know Chidi Hanatu. That's what that ding was. He just hit me up. I'm gonna say, seriously, I can show you. Chidi Hanatu, I hit him up. I'm gonna say, no, sir. But as a Raiders, and I know all about them Bears. We were talking about Cal. I'm a Gator by college and a 32-year member of the U.S. Navy and current contractor at U.S. CENTCOM. So yeah, Chidi Hanatu just hit me up. Chidi Hanatu went to Cal. Hopefully we'll have him on sometime. Great guy. And he just hit me up on Facebook. My shows that wait. Let me get rid of that. Remove. Okay, I gave him the wrong URL. Okay. Hopefully I did it right that time. There you go. I did it right. All right, we are here doing the show. We have 1:13 to go. Ooh. That's my show. Michael Conte was calling me up on my phone. Michael, if you're watching, call me on the 813-699-0834. I'm still saying Celtics in 6. Okay. China has the Celtics. McKinnon is awesome. I think McDavid might be gone from the Oilers. Like I said, they are Michael, hopefully Michael was Michael, you got to hit me up. If Michael was watching, 813-699-0834. He was hit me up on Facebook link. Go Bears from AJ Brady. And again, I was talking to Chidi Hanatu. I tell you, the basketball finals are going to be. I like what I said. You guys and gals, you know this. I say this. I don't watch basketball until the conference finals and the finals. because the rest of it just is not interesting to me. I'm sorry. It's not interesting to me. Hockey at least is interesting, whether it's in the finals or not. It's hockey. Far be from me. I'm sorry if you don't like what I said. It's my show. It's my views. But love basketball when it's this time of year, the conference finals and then the finals. Hell in a Cell tonight. Okay. Hell in a Cell? I hope you're in the house, man. I hope you're not in a cell. Okay. And Anna Diaz says the Rangers are going to take the East. We'll see. I think that I tell you, the Lightning gritted it out. I think the Avs are going to win, period. Overall. I was going to say that if the Lightning take the East, that they will win. The Rangers take the East. Oh, it's wrestling. Okay, I get you. Now I get it. But the Avs are just smoking everybody. NorCal Raider Jesse, good to see you. NorCal is actually a member of my. You see this that little Superman S. Oh, I'm not showing it on YouTube. Shoot. So I'm hoping that if I had any bots on YouTube, that people can get rid of them for. I don't have my YouTube on. Period. Ooh. Love watch my Lakers in a battle versus Slaughter. Oh, WWE wrestling. Hell in a Cell. Okay. Apologies. You want to come into the show tonight? Put this up again. Got the StreamYard link. Come on in. Remember, we are on YouTube. We're on Roku. So please, I will say, see, that announcement isn't on. Those are the other ones. Remember, we are on Roku TV. There it is. You're watching on Roku TV, Watch Your Language. We are also watching on, like I said, Northeast Streaming Sports. Excuse me. And appreciate it. Check out our channel on Roku, Northeast Streaming Sports. We're on Northeast Streaming Sports on YouTube. Be sure to watch Captain Jack on my YouTube show. In fact, I will put that in the comments. I'll make a comment right now. Please watch at www. Well, there you go. Please watch at www.youtube.com/c/Captain Jack Rackham Levy. That is my YouTube channel. I'll have to push it over to Northeast Streaming Sports because it didn't do that. Watch at. There we go. That is if you want to get your prizes in. Hopefully so. How's the Northeast Stream Sports doing on Roku? It's doing very well. Okay. It's doing very well. The channel is growing by leaps and bounds. So that's one of the reasons why we can't swear. Now, again, Tuesday for the Chronicles of the Black Hole, we are doing that on my channel. We are doing that on the Chronicles of the Black Hole YouTube channel. And Daniel OG, love him to death. He hates not being able to swear. Honestly, I hate not being able to swear too, but I will do it professionally. I've occasionally have slipped up. But for the Chronicles show, we're going to be doing on that show on Tuesday, it's going to be uncensored. I will go back to uncensored shows when I can. But again, if you want to come into the show tonight, please do it. Ozzy Raider, there you go. Raider Down Under podcast. Salute to you, sir. And by the way, Jason, this is what is this? Is this a Gridiron Classics? Is it? I'm trying to think. No, it's Gridiron. So it's a Reebok. It's a Reebok hat. Gridiron Classics. I like I was telling you guys, I have 300 hats over there. 300. Only Raider hats, 300. And then I got a bunch of other hats. I'm a hat guy. I mean, not the same as when Magic and Birds, Jordan versus Stockton, Malone, or Houston back when, or New York. It's a different NBA. It is. It is. That's and I do have. I found a George Gervin jersey, and it was XX, but it's tight. And I know I'm fat. And I put it on, and you can do. You see this right here. I hate it when you can see that. I hate that. So that'll probably be a prize I'll put into the prize bucket. It's a George Gervin jersey. It's a great jersey, but I need it to be. Got to get a bigger jersey. How do I pick a hat every day? I don't. And thank you to salute to you. Thank you there. Salute Cap. Salute the chat. Thank you there, Ozzy. Ozzy's a gravy. Ozzy, as well as who's your other shipmate over there from down under? I'm forgetting his name, Ozzy. I apologize. There's 2 Raider podcasts on YouTube, and great guys. The Ozzy Raider, and then and I can't remember and I apologize, man. I'm going through the CRS. Can't remember shite. Avakazi. Thank you, shipmate. Thank you. Go watch, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you go to Avakazi Raider right here, or Ozzy Raider right here. Go pick up their channels, please. Go pick up their channels and watch. They got great Raider content as well. I do Raiders. I do sports. 8-count bodybuilders. No. I can do some push-ups, but I can't do as many as I used to because my belly gets in the way. How do I pay? Willie Wayne, cha-ching. How do I pick out a hat every day? With my hands. Thank you, Willie Wayne. Great. I quote of the evening, man. Quote of the evening. I like that. Hat girl, Sloan, grow my Raider hat collection, my University of Oklahoma hat collection. I try not to buy any anymore. I got too many. I do. I have too many, but occasionally. What was the last hat I bought? This one, the 2020 Vegas. Obviously, I bought that. I try not to buy them anymore because I had too many of them. About some things I'd go through when I was in. Yeah. Okay. AJ. And again, AJ, the Bishop and I are tight. I don't think I've said anything to piss off the Bishop. I don't want to piss off the Bishop. The Bishop is my pipeline to, blessings. All y'all that say positive things about me and keep me in. I thank you. The Bishop and I go back a while. And I thank him. I thank everyone. I do. And I mean this sincerely. I thank everyone who keeps me in thoughts and prayers and keep me going, because I've had some dark stuff going on, and I appreciate everybody that's kept me in their thoughts and prayers. And Raider Ray, and by the way, here's another one. There's another one. Raider Ray has his channel. Go hit up Raider Ray. Go hit up Raider Ray. We're at 125. The Golden State with about 6 minutes to go is up 22 or 23. I don't think they're going to blow this game. Thank you there, shipmate. Brothers in arms, siempre. That's always, by the way. And again, thank you. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, I can't see your comments. Please come over to YouTube. I didn't get a chance to get my Instagram up tonight as I was a little late to the game because I was working on the graphics for the show for Tuesday with our Toms. I worked on those. They turned out pretty good. So that's a walk, man. He took like 3, 4, 5 steps. But you can do that. You're in the NBA. I'm going to put this up one more time. If you want to come in the show tonight, I would love to have you in the show tonight. Hell in a Cell, I guess, is WWE. Sorry I didn't pick up on that. I'm not a wrestling fan. No problem there. I'm just not a fan. Raider Ray, thank you. I'll be praying for you. I got you. Call on the name. Forever change, well, not religion, but a relationship. Praying for you. Thank you there, Raider Ray. Thank you, sir. And like I said, I appreciate all those that keep me in thoughts and prayers. If you missed it earlier, Raider Ray, I was talking about my people I use the K word. My last name is Levy. I said, you want to call me a kike? Go ahead. I'm not a kike because I'm not fully Jewish. Not. Half at most. And I've got a good relationship with members that are astute. And I appreciate that, Raider Ray, and Bishop as well. Oh, yeah. Master Chief from 6 meeting Phoenix later. Hey! Thank you there, Bishop. Good to see him. Hey, anytime you guys want to throw any of those positives my way as well from those folks. Positively. And again, thank you for all the thoughts and prayers. Please come into the show. Like I said, I had a great day. Let me change my hat. The reason why I say this is because I was watching today. The Phillies were down. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna bring on Doc Cabral. Okay, I got Doc Cabral on here, brother. I'm starting you on the clock on 5. What's going on, Doc? How you doing tonight?
Just wanted to check in, see how you were doing.
I'm good. Did you notice I'm wearing my Phillies hat now? Because I was just going to start talking about the Phillies, but you popped in, so I will. What is going on? What is going on with you? Yes, Raider Ray, I'm going to make the Tennessee game, so I will be there. What's up with you, Doc Cabral?
My Celtics are on.
Yes,
they're doing pretty good.
No, your Celtics are not doing pretty good.
Well, they won. They came back the other night, and maybe they'll come back tonight. Who knows?
Ooh, I don't think so.
Nice, though.
Yeah. They came back the other night. If they came back tonight,
rubbing down too.
Yeah, well, I saw. Did the Sox win?
Yeah,
they did. Okay. Ooh, nice in and out. That 3 up, and there's a rebound, and the Warriors got it. Okay. 178, Doc. 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go. So you guys got 22 to get in 4. Well, it can be done.
That's a guy thing. Hey, just to let you know, I was listening to you guys about the Raiders and John Gruden and stuff. Something I'm involved in. I probably shouldn't say this on national radio, but I'm involved in a case of hiring case through the Office of Special Counsel. OSC.gov.
Okay,
It's
Doc,
John
Doc,
Gruden.
are you sure you wanna put this out, brother?
No. All it is, if it involves a complaint, and if it can be done by not just DoD people, it's a federal bureau that can handle all cases that deal with that kind of stuff.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had your 6 on this, man.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. Now, it's just there are people out there that don't know about these things. That when it deals with hiring practices and things that deal with the job of people, or trying to get in a position or have a position, depending on who's involved, if people from higher up have information that is being hidden by other people, it has to be brought out. And that information that's being used against John Gruden was being used by other people around him, not about him specifically. And now they're trying to play this game with him, but he's winning. That's a good thing.
Yes, he is, and he will win.
Hopefully, he'll continue to win.
Yeah, he will win.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's not a bad person. And by the way, I hope you're doing well. You sound much better than you did not long ago.
Thank you. There are some good days, and the good days outweigh the bad days, Doc. I appreciate that.
Well, just to let you know, I've been thinking, I've been praying for you, and you've always been like my brother, my Judeo-Christian brother.
Thank you, brother.
And I want to make sure, and like our former chaplain who just retired from the Army Test and Evaluation Commander said the other day, shalom, my brother.
Shalom, shalom, Shabbat shalom.
Shalom, my brother.
Thank you. It's always good
Take
hearing
care.
from you. Hey, you got a 136. Who's going to win the NBA Finals, Doc? Are your Celtics going to like they were saying that all they had to do was split out in Frisco? You think they can come back and win?
Well, the thing is, they got to do 3 in San Francisco. Well, 3 over in Oakland. I think Oakland played, don't they?
No, they went over to. They're in a new tenure over in San Francisco.
Oh, really? I thought it was still in Oakland. Okay.
No.
Yeah, because when I was there, they were in Oakland. Yeah, I'm hoping to God that they can break. If they break tonight and take 2 in Oakland, in San Francisco, I would love to see them win the NBA championship.
Well, you got your split. I don't think you need to do 24 points in 230. Okay, 22 points in 232. I don't think it's going to happen tonight, but you got the split in San Francisco. So you're going back to Boston. You're going to play on the parquet, although it's not the real parquet like it used to be in the Garden. Okay, but it's still
not the real. The TD Garden's a nice place now. It's more humane.
Yes.
From what I've been told, yeah, it's a lot of Boston's changed a lot. But thanks a lot. I hope you're okay, and please wish Lil, Jenny, and Robert hello.
I will.
And God bless. Take care, my brother.
God bless you as well. I love you as well, and thank you for being on, Doc. Always a pleasure hearing from you, brother.
Take care. Bye.
All right, take care. That's my shipmate. Like I said, Bishop AJ is a sailor that was with me in the Navy. Doc Cabral was with me in the Navy. He is a doc. He's a corpsman. So I do have my friends go. And like I said, I love having people come in. It keeps me going. I like having the capabilities, and I'm hoping. If you want, and people were talking to me about this on Facebook, a plug. A plug. Brent Musburger, remember I started the program with you're looking live. You're looking live at me. Brent Musburger is no longer the voice of the Raiders on radio. If you'd like for the old man to be the voice of the Raiders, put it out on Facebook. because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But shameless. I'd trust me. I would love to work for the Raiders and be the voice of the Raiders, the play-by-play. I would love that. Why are you mad, China? I guess China was rooting for the Celtics. No, they got whooped. They got whooped. It is a final 107-88. The clock is ticking down. There's Steph Curry. It is a final 107-88. Oh, okay. I like Brett Musburger, but I like to do the job. Who do you think will be the new radio announcer for the Raiders? I will. I know who it won't be. And for all those people that are saying, let's bring Greg Papa back, no. Greg Papa wants no part of the Raider organization. Why? Because he wanted to remain in the Bay. He got a gig with the Niners. He's staying with KGO. He didn't want to move. He didn't want to move. And this is true. Father Time came. And like I said, I'm only 57. That might be the answer right there, Matt. That might be the answer right there because JT has worked for the Raiders in the past. He's sitting there in Vegas. Connect the dots. I will do the job. I will do the job. Trust me. Put the word out. Shameless plug. But I'm not going to make up my own GoFundMe for this. Not. But I'd love to do the job. Hint, hint. $137 in the showtime, actually 138. Let's call it 138. If you want to come into the show, please do. I put the more like 47. No. China, I love you to death, but no, I'm not 47. Could be Gannon. But see, Gannon is a color guy. He's not a play. I don't think he's a play-by-play guy. Because Lincoln Kennedy is the color guy to Musburger's play-by-play. There's the color announcer for bringing, what else is going on, and then there's the play-by-play guy. It could be Gannon. JT would be a good guess. We'll see. He's not. No. Oh, for 47, yeah. No, Sharif and I are not 47. We've been 47 in the past. The only 47 that I have are the company hats. The 47 hat companies. Lincoln, yeah, but see, Lincoln Kennedy is the color guy. If they have Lincoln with Gannon, maybe. Oh, see, I knew somebody was. I didn't say colored guy. And that is wrong. He's the color commentator. Shame on you, Sharif. It's what they call the other dude in the booth is the color commentator. You know what? I knew that when I said it. And Sharif had to bring it out. Shame on you, Sharif. The color commentator. No. Gannon, JT the Brick, maybe. I think JT the Brick. I want to do it. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Matt. That's so obvious. Man, I need to talk to Lincoln. The last couple times I've reached out to Lincoln. Lincoln has been busy, so I haven't heard from Lincoln in a bit. But join us. Speaking of former Raiders, join us Tuesday on Chronicles of the Black Hole with Raider great Art Toms. Watch here. You can watch on the Chronicles of the Black Hole channel, which is a YouTube channel. You can watch on my channel, but watch. Please do. Please watch. Met him at the Radisson in 28. Yeah, he did. No, China. No. That was the bad joke. That was the bad joke. That's why I said shame on Sharif. There's the play-by-play announcer and the color commentator. That's their job titles. Seriously, look it up. Play-by-play announcer, color commentator. Play-by-play announcer for the Raiders, Brent Musburger. Color commentator, Lincoln Kennedy. It's in the job title. Yeah. Thank you. It was a bad joke. And I didn't make it. I did not make it. See, all these people saying these things. I did not make the joke. Sharisa Allah Khan, a.k.a. Black Thanos, made the joke. Anyway, go back to the hat. In a matter of a half an hour, I saw the Phillies. And I missed the grand slam. I didn't even know that Bryce Harper hit a grand slam today until after the game, because the Phillies were down 7-2? No, 6-2. They were down 6-2, and Bryce Harper hits a grand slam. They're tied 6-6. Tied 6-6. Greg Papa doesn't want any part of Vegas. And honestly, there's another reason why Papa's no longer in the organization is because he said some things that Mark Davis didn't like before he was out the door. Look it up. He said some things that Mark Davis did not like, and that's one of the reasons why he stayed with KGO and went over to be the the play-by-play guy for the Niners. So he's not coming to Vegas. They'd have to really, 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 really sweeten the pots. And I don't think that they will, because again, there was a butting of the heads. There's butting of the heads between him and Mark Davis. Yeah, there's a but. Thank you. You guys didn't know that? Yeah, no, that happened. There was a butting of the heads between Greg Papa and Mark Davis. I know for a fact on that. Thank you. Even Bishop AJ can. That is my what do you call it? Second confirm. One of the sports radio shows near LA or San Diego. Yeah, could be China. Could be. There's plenty of them. It could be an LA guy. I'd do it. And they wouldn't even have to pay me as much. And I think I would do a good job. A better job than somebody else off the street. I would do a damn good job. And that's not being conceited. I'm telling you, I would do a good job. Willie Wayne says that the truth. Bob's come in and brown nose and apologize. Hacksaw, yes. And I listened to Hacksaw when I was in San Diego. When I was stationed in San Diego, Hacksaw would be, like I said, he would be a good guy. Hacksaw Hamilton. I know it's not Cookie's Chainsaw. I know it's not Cookie Chainsaw. He was the other guy. Hacksaw Hamilton could be that guy. JT the Brick would be easy. I'll do it. We're at 1:45 on the show. If you want to come in, you got to come in quick. Could Romanowski do it? I don't think so. I don't think, like I say, when you have these former players, they are color commentators. They bring you the stuff that the play-by-play guy does not do. They talk about different things because that's a two-man crew. Like I said, I as the play-by-play guy, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Raiders come out in a two-back set. Carr in the shotgun. Jacobs behind him in was it? I have to get, Carr comes back in the pistol with Jacobs in the backfield. Waller tight right with Renfro in the slot, and who's going to be our other guy? Whoever our receiver is to the left. Okay. At 2 minutes 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the snap. Carr gets the ball, looks over the field, and it goes to Renfro for a 15-yard gain. First down, Raiders. And then the color commentator, aka Lincoln Kennedy, does his spiel. Hey, I was looking at this thing. The field was wide open. They had zone coverage to this, and that's what made it open for Waller. Waller cleaned out, and Renfro had an easy catch for him. Okay. And then it's like, okay, 1st and 10 for the Raiders now after that pass. And then it goes back and forth. And I'm the play-by-play guy, and Lincoln is the color commentator. You see that? Oh, man. Sharif, you're killing me. You're killing me. Carr draws back and throws an interception. Yeah, okay, I get it. And Cool Kev, yeah. And that's another reason why. Play-by-play announcer, color commentator. I will do the play-by-play in a minute. Hacksaw Hamilton, good bet. JT the Brick, good bet. Captain Jack, do it in a minute. All right, we are at 1:48. Anybody coming in? Going back to the Phillies. Okay. Bryce Harper hits the grand slam. They're tied at 6, and then I don't know what happened the next inning, but the Phillies gave up a run, so it's 7-6 in the bottom of the ninth. And I switched over from hockey just in time to see, there was a single by Alec Bohm. There's a single by Didi Gregorius. And then Brian Stotts comes up to the plate, and he's from Vegas as well. And I think I can't remember what the count was, but I think it might have been, the count was in his favor, maybe like two balls and a strike. And the pitcher comes in. This is the same pitcher, by the way, that gave up the grand slam to Harper. And Stott hits a 3-run homer. I'm glad we got somebody in. We're gonna do it quick because we're at 1:49. It's good hearing from my lady coming in here. I'm getting my clock ready. We got Raider at China coming in. Raider at China, how you doing, darling? We are gonna reset the clock. You're on 5 minutes. Go. What's going on, girl? How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
How you doing? There you go. What's up?
About this. And like I said, it's gonna. I said, forget me watching my soap operas. I might as well just watch what's going on with the Raiders, because I think Roger Goodell really he needs to go bye-bye, because I don't like what he's doing to this organization. He doesn't. Well, just basically any organization. He likes to brown nose. Like, he likes to stick his nose where it doesn't even belong to nobody. He doesn't want any other team, any underdog team to go to the promised land. It's basically he likes to stick his nose into everybody's. Well, not stick his nose. He's like he sees this basically with Jerry Jones and Rock Kraft and the big wigs in that organization and
Stan Kroenke with the Rams. Don't forget him too.
Yeah. It's not fair to any to basically nobody because you're there. I mean, this is way back in the history. I think the Raiders, if memory serves me right, this is probably right after I was born. The Raiders got screwed by everybody, and it really. They don't want to, after winning 3 Super Bowls, they haven't done nothing. They haven't even, because they keep getting screwed by everybody. Especially when Roger Goodell's and when Roger, this back before Paul Tagliabue, I would say Paul Tagliabue was a good commissioner. But after he retired, then we got Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell, he done screwed every team, especially, like I said, when you got the Patriots, like, Sorry for saying the name. You got the Cowboys. You got basically everybody, and it really stinks when all the good players. I mean, all the good teams get about 4, 5, 6, 7. God knows how many Super Bowls they get, and folks like teams like the Raiders, the Texans, the Vikings. I know the Eagles. Well, Eagles won one game, one Super Bowl, but anyway.
Won against the Patriots, though.
Yeah, as long as like the Patriots or the Cowboys, or I don't want to say the Rams because they actually deserve that one because one of their quarterbacks is actually from right here in Texas, but it really isn't fair. Because, like I said, you got all these good teams right here, but if you're not the Chiefs or the Patriots or the Cowboys, you can't. They say you can forget it. You're not going anywhere. But you got these. But you got all these underdogs, all these great. Mostly half these teams that haven't even been to the Super Bowl. I mean, look at the Raiders. They already been to. Yeah, they've been to the Super Bowl 3 times. That was last one was that back in the 80s.
No, you're talking Raiders have been to Super Bowl 5 times, won 3.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, that's like I said. I still remember the 3 because that's before I was. Some of them were probably either before or when I was growing up. But anyway, I've never, especially the Oilers. I haven't heard nothing from the Oilers because. And that's like way back in the day when the Oilers were trying to go for a playoff win. They didn't go to the Super Bowl. I mean, and then talking about race, I mean, like I said, like I commented earlier, everybody sees me and Danny. Danny's white, I'm black. And we still get stares left, right, and sideways from both black people and white people. So we don't mind that. Right? I mean, you know the old saying, blood is we all bleed one color, that's red, and that's blood. Because I don't care if you're black, white, gay, straight, whatever religion you're in, or whatever. We need to stand up together. And I'm not like I said, leave race, politics, the whole 9 yards out of the NFL, and that would be me. But that's what made me mad when I saw that. I said, why we gotta bring politics and race and all this other stuff in sports? Okay, that's not what Al Davis preached. It don't matter if you're black, white, red, brown, whatever. You want to be a Raider? Dang it, you're gonna be a Raider. You gotta earn you need to earn that spot with the silver and black. or basically any team. I don't care what race you are, as long as you're good.
Yeah. No,
But
I agree there. I agree there. And that's why I said, let's talk about like we when and I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna do my outro because my outro is longer than it was normally. I don't care. When we were talking about Kaepernick last week, I said, I don't want to talk about Kaepernick's political stuff.
exactly.
I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about Kaepernick, the football player.
Football player. Yep.
And if he is capable or not. Is
Mhm.
he capable? Great. If he's not capable, I don't want to talk about him. I don't
Exactly.
I don't care what color he is. I don't care what baggage he brings. Actually, I do
Mhm.
care about it, but it's not, it's immaterial to him as a football player. Because I
Mhm.
do care, but I'm not going to care about it because is he a good football player? Maybe. But
Everybody. See what really ticks me off. I hear everybody talking about race. It's like, oh, all the black players don't need to. They. I said, I'm sorry. Look at all the good things they've been doing. Look at, and I'm not gonna say his name. He used to play for the. He was a QB for the Texans. Now he's with the Browns. Don't know how many times don't know how many games he go. But it's really. It don't matter what color you are. Everybody's like, "Oh, we need a black quarterback." I don't know how many black quarterbacks we had. We had in the past years. I mean, I lost count after that. But just give that person everybody needs a chance.
I got honey. I got to get you out because I got to do my outro. But thank you for always a pleasure having you on here as well. And I got to do my longer outro. But
I got you. Yeah.
thank you for watching, honey. You take care. Keep hitting us up.
Yes, sir. I will.
All right. Take care, China.
I will, hon.
All right. That's China. And like I said, unfortunately, I got to go back to my longer outro so that I won't get a YouTube strike. I'm gonna shut up. Take care. Come back and see us real soon. Always a pleasure. And be well. And I said we'll see you on the next show as soon as I can find my outro. Oh my goodness, where is the outro? There we go.